A small boy at 4 years old, told the parents after service, I don't want any gift for my birthday. I want to get to the bookstore. I want to get a book. 4-year-old. So he got the book, Healing Scriptures, that my wife wrote. He said they should be listening to him while they're on their way home. He got to a particular page. He said, read that page again. He said, read that page again. He was sickle cell anemia. They went to hospital the following week. SS turned AA. Now, is 15 years old. So he wrote a letter. I'm 15 years old and I'm still AA. I've never asked what is the offering in any church service in my life. I remember one time I was coughing blood. My wife said it's time to go home. I said, no, it is the last thing I will preach before I go to meet Jesus. I'll do it. I was coughing and preaching. Made altar call. I think they saw me. This man would die. We don't answer. So they answered.
There's no day I don't laugh. I laugh in the morning, laugh in the afternoon, laugh in the night. I laugh about your tie, about your coat, about your haircut. Because he that seated in heaven shall. And where am I seated? And so what should I do? If you are not laughing, where are you? Somewhere.
Oh, I did
Refreshed.
1984, listen to me, because nothing helps in dealing with a problem in mathematics like examples. 1984, we were trusting God for 3,000 naira to pay off the rent of our church facility. And I had about 6 of these church leaders with me, October 3 precisely. I said, if I have this money, God will not appeal to me to give it. But now that we're all at the same level, understand what I'm saying? Because the time is coming when someone will take off in the air. And you start complaining and more money, we don't even know what they're using. So let me tell you what I'm using. I'm sold out to God. 1984. I knew that being sold out to God will take you any height in life. I'm sold out to God. 1984, a number of them are still alive today. And in the Lord. I knew that being sold out to God. It's key to scaling the utmost height in life. That tiny seed, when it's sown, it grows up and throws out great branches. Neighbors of the year come to make their end. They are lodging it. I've never asked what is the offering in any church service in my life. I remember one time I was coughing blood. My wife said it's time to go home. I said, no, it is the last thing I will preach before I go to meet Jesus. I'll do it. I was coughing and preaching. Made altar call. I think they saw me. This man would die. We don't answer. So they answered. It's not this fun-filled life that people are living. You can't be dedicated to God and not know. When God told us to come here, and one of the elders, very committed elder, I said, what of those who cannot come? I said, I would rather sink with God than shine without Him. I would rather sink with God. Opinion. I would rather sink with Jesus than shine without Him. You can't be dedicated and not know. If any man serve, so it's dedication to serving Him and the interest of His kingdom. They're called dedication. Not that you're sweating and sweating over your job. That's not dedication. The one we are talking about is being dedicated to Jesus. It gets on a flight. We take off in the air. 1984, we take off in the air. I've not gone to any man till tomorrow to ask for aid. Can you assist me? No. Get dedicated, sir. Something amazing happened. One of us suffered miscarriage and was evacuated. And the man said, the word says, I shall not cast my young. But they have already cast. The wife also joined the madness. I shall not cast my young when you have been evacuated. The rod of command. Pregnancy untampered with. date back to the original pregnancy. The son is 2 years old now. A small boy at 4 years old, told the parents after service, I don't want any gift for my birthday. I want to get to the bookstore. I want to get a book. 4-year-old. So he got the book, Healing Scriptures, that my wife wrote. He said they should be reading to him while they're on their way home. He got to a particular page. He said, read that page again. He said, read that page again. He was sickle cell anemia. They went to hospital the following week, SS turned AA. Now, he's 15 years old, so he wrote a letter. I'm 15 years old, and I'm still AA. 11 years ago. 15, the rod of command. Now, let me tell you this. The principal table manner at every kingdom feast is meekness. Meekness is the garment that entitles you access to his banqueting hall. Meekness. Only the meek can be taught. Only the meek can be guided. Quick example. Moses is said to be the meekest of all men on the face of the earth. And I tried to find out in the spirit, what is it that defines his meekness? This Moses was a terror to Egypt by a divine mandate. He was very great before Pharaoh and before all his people. He had crossed the Red Sea supernaturally. He saw 3 million people feeding twice a day supernaturally. He saw a rock following them, supplying them water supernaturally. And yet Jethro, the priest of Midian, could get down to Moses and say, what you are doing is not good. Sit down for Mount Sinai, you will die. This is what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. This do, and God command you so. Now, Jethro was his mentor. Moses didn't know anything about God when he left Egypt. So he learned how to hear from God through Jethro. And Jethro has never crossed Jordan. Jethro still had access to correct him. He was still open to listening. What a meekness. One that God speaks to face. There's nowhere that God said he spoke to Jethro face to face. Moses was very meek above all on the face of the earth. That's why I gave him such depth. That depth is deeper than revelation. Revelation is what's going to happen. The depth of Moses, what has happened, that nobody was there when it happened. He knew how Adam came. He knew how Adam fell. He knew what happened after he fell. And God delivered to this same Moses unusual depth that rules the world till now. The meekest man on the face of the earth. Without meekness, you can't partake of any kingdom feast. You can't partake of any kingdom feast. Is the garment required to partake of any kingdom feast? 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 4 defines that. But let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which in the sight of God is of a great price. Is the garment required to partake of any kingdom feast? And every day we are invited to give me this day my daily bread. Don't read your Bible, somebody already knows it. This is John chapter 1, I can cram that. John chapter, what have you found for me? Don't listen to messages as you have heard it before. You won't take anything from it. You can't be teachable without meekness. You can't learn nothing without meekness. Key table manner to make the most of your time with God.